Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, and it's time to continue Kathy Rain, the director's cut. Now, as you know, in our last installment, we were able to get some things here. I think we got everything we need here.
I got her family's.
Okay, yeah.
I got that number. So let's now head on out. Since we got all that, it's time to head out and check out some new sites. The Lakeside Cabin. So here we are. Off we go. Vroom zoom zoom. I want to see this Looks
boat.
like there's a small dock with a couple of boats. I don't have a reason to go down there.
Not yet, at least.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts.
Ah.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know.
Look at the thermometer.
55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
Yeah.
Thick, dense forest. What were you doing out there, Grandpa? I can see someone moving inside.
Well, that's a plus.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Okay. Give it.
You again.
Let's see. Shoot. I wonder if that'll work.
Won't you ever give up?
My smoke's about a half a pack. Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
Gotta bridge that gap somehow.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now, that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Sounds like a plan. So now we've made peace.
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special.
Oh.
Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
What are you working on
What
there,
you
Nate?
doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh, yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now what did I say about raising voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice.
Nice
Redman is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in the drama thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are what they see.
Well, yeah.
Nice feeling like you're here. Yet another burial ground for those sweet addicted I'm a huge fan.
Yes, we can tell, Cassie. Antlers.
By the looks of it, they're fairly common in Conway Woods. I can smell something cooking.
Actually,
Nice painting. It's signed LM.
okay, so let's sit on the couch.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when Grandpa came to see you?
Well, not like a few years after he had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
Ah.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Oh. Well, so that adds to my selection. So let's see.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
Oh.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on.
Oh.
We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting.
Wow.
When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And, well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
You know, I've been through something similar. My mom. She never killed herself, but, well, she came close.
That's a damn shame. I heard about her problems. Is she doing any better now?
Better isn't the word I'd use. I had to put her in a place where she couldn't hurt anyone, including herself.
Yeah, life ain't easy for any of us. Flip a few coins along the way, and I could have ended up somewhere like that myself. I'm awfully sorry things went that way for you, Ma. Anyhow.
Thanks, Sue. Taking it one step at a time.
Yep.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Okay.
I don't need to ask.
Okay.
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
Yeah.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
Okay.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her. Started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him. Aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Yeah.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Oh.
Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks.
Interesting.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Well, let's see.
No reason to show. What do you think about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
No reason to No reason. No reason. Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day.
Whoa.
And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks. Ugh. Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade.
Okay. Well, now let's see.
I'd rather just ask her about her. Do you know what this key opens?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit of a weird question, ain't it? But no.
No reason to. I'd rather just ask.
Okay. So that pretty much, do I need to? No. I don't think that. Alright.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Alright.
It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
Oh, and we've ended day one. Hi.
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Catching
Wow.
up.
What a mystery. So what's the plan now?
Well,
I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him? And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay? Oh, it's way too late now.
No, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Kat. Hey, Kathy, wake up!
Ugh, you are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
That night, Kathy dreams.
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me. But please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
See, she had an abortion. And we already know that her mother is not the most stable person.
Nobody has to know. Just pretend it slipped your mind. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Because technically she was a minor. Alright. I got another achievement. This is day 2.
Ugh, I hate that dream. I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too. Nah.
So now we have to figure out things. Let's take a look at the telephone. No, we don't need that, so I don't think this is the right spot to start. We know she left a note. Ah, there it is.
Oh, what's this? Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my computer while I'm away. My password is AngelLove, without the quotes. If you call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software. I'll be back in a few hours, super psyched about the investigation. E.
Well,
Yes. No gum on the keyboard, please. Remember the last time? Oh, please, like she actually uses the spacebar. Shit, looks like she forgot to write down the username. Oh well, shouldn't be too hard to guess. I think it's just some combination of her first and last name.
okay. Hacker Dave got his number. I'm gonna need her
Eileen's
first list.
schedule. There's a note for today. Help Kathy get in touch with Dave.
Alright.
Color printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of. It's some advanced scanner thingy.
No, they were pretty advanced for the time. Wonder if your last...
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers.
Aha! Eileen Mildred Summers. Let's see if we can log in. Okay, I only have 4 attempts I can make. Okay. That wasn't the right name.
Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy. I think that movie is about a girl and a boy. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Okay.
Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood and contempt for humanity check. We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter.
Okay, so we have to figure out what our password is.
It's some
Well, let's try calling Hacker Dave at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kathy. Eileen said to call you about some software.
Ellie who?
Eileen. Red hair, glasses, speaks so fast her gums ache.
Oh, right. I thought her name was Errol. Figured it was kind of a weird name for a girl.
Oh,
You
brother.
must have a hearing disorder.
You must have a thinking disorder. Burn.
Wow, just wow. So, the software?
Oh, yeah. No, can't. Not really.
I knew she was full of shit.
Nah, I mean, sure, I used to be able to get pirated software, but not anymore. There was this misunderstanding and my network privileges were revoked. Me and
Oh,
Clyde, the campus IT guy, don't really see eye to eye.
I see.
To play bocce together, and let's just say he is one sore loser.
I see.
Can't you just hack your way back in somehow? Isn't that what you do?
He blocked the Ethernet port in my room. I don't even have physical access.
Ah,
Don't you ever leave your room? Use a computer in the library or something. Aren't they connected to the network?
No, there are cameras in there. Clyde is just waiting for me to make a move so he can get me expelled.
Can't you just patch things up with the guy?
No way. He's such an ass. He even thinks TNG is better than the original series.
well, it is.
He thinks the what is better than the what?
I know, right? Can you believe that guy?
You call
Okay.
yourself a hacker? Just use your brain, for Christ's sake. Let's figure this out.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so sassy, Nancy Drew. Well, okay. Only an admin account can change the access port. The only way to even theoretically crack one would be if Clyde logged onto a machine to which we have unrestricted physical access. And... Ooh, I got an idea.
I'm not gonna like this.
Well, what you could do is intentionally crash your PC.
That sounds especially stupid.
Yeah.
Well, not crash it, just crash it a little, then call Clyde. Clyde will come over to fix it. If you're lucky, then he'll log onto the network using his admin account. Afterwards, you can use some of my tools to find and crack the password locally.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, you can come over and set it up.
But no way. I have severe IBS, it just wouldn't work.
IBS? What the hell is that?
Oh,
You seriously don't want to know. I'll have my buddy drop off everything you need. It's not rocket science. You do what I ask, and I'll get you some juicy software. Quid pro quo, Clarice.
Whatever, weirdo. We'll see.
Okay. Oh. That was fast. Very fast.
There was a floppy disk in there with a note taped to the back. It's labeled boot. 1.
Yes.
Boot your computer using the blue floppy.
Okay.
2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer. Take the floppy out and reboot. 3. Call Clyde at 555-8181. Tell him your computer crashed and give him the error code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take too long for him to fix.
Okay.
Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin account. 5.
Okay.
Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy. 6. Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account. 7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8. That's it. And remember, if you mess up somewhere, just call Clyde, and he'll have to take care of it. It's his job, after all.
Okay. You know what, this is going to take a little time, I think. But, I want to, E. Summers, okay. What's this? Floppy drive empty. Blue Pill OS. So we now know it's E. Summers. So we now know that. So we can use the scanner, we can use the voice recorder. But I know that this next bit's going to take time, and I want to save that for all in the next episode. So, we'll call it an episode here. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, and I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check everything out on here. Now, I'm working through many games that premiere at the 3 p.m. time slot every day. Besides this, I'm working my way through the Tomb Raider Core Designs timeline, working my way through the fudge, I just had a brain fart. Working my way through the Sherlock Holmes series. I've been doing that in a chronological order. Currently on chapter 1, I jumped back to the very beginning, so to speak. Tomb Raider, I'm on Chronicles. Working my way through Judge Dredd, Dredd vs. Death. I just recently finished Knight's Chase, Time Gate Knight's Chase. So something new will be going up in its place. Working my way through Unavowed, working my way through Beyond Zork, or the Zork franchise, doing those games in a quote chronological order as well. And I'm working my way through Whispers of a Machine, and all these are fun games. You can check those out. They premiere every day at 3 p.m. I'm also working my way through stuff that premieres at 10 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday, weekly. Tuesday's usually a fic reading. Wednesday is Final Fantasy VII. Thursday is either Dead by Daylight or Monstrum 2. Friday is Fighting Game Story Mode or Ladder Mode. And Saturday is a retrospective for a game I've beaten. So please subscribe to the channel, check everything out, and until next time, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. Have fun and bye all!